Welcome to another creative process video. Here's a short experiment I tried out after seeing a post on Instagram by Nathan Moody. He was explaining on how you can make a room's reverb longer by playing audio at a higher pitch and speed, capturing that sound and bringing it back to the initial pitch and speed to multiply the room's reverb.
This is an old sound design trick originated by Walter Murch, I think first used on THX 1138.
In my music, I like to use physical space to color the sounds. The last place I lived in had a lot of sonic options, like a staircase for reverb. There was a hall to reamp sounds in. There was a room with a concrete floor. There was many easy accessible sound possibilities. But the place I'm now is a more traditional apartment and has less interesting sonic options in it. I've started working on my next album and I'm trying to find ways on how to reamp the sounds in the space that I have available. And so I decided to try this trick in the bathroom. The bathroom shower has tiled walling and has an interesting but short reverb in it. And so I took out all the fabric like towels or carpets from the room and I placed a binaural head near the ceiling to capture the sound. And I put a small amp in the bathtub facing down so that the mic would not have any direct sound since I'm trying to capture the reflections. If you would like to know how to make a binaural head, I suggest you watch Heinbach's video on this. It's basically a styrofoam head with acupuncture silicone ears in which you put a pair of binaural microphones. I use the Sound Professional SP-TFB2 and I also fill the space between the ears with silicone to try and replace brain mass. So here's how the natural reverb of the room sounds. And here's the initial audio that I am reamping in this room. Here's how it sounds sped up 2, 4, and 8 times. Here's the result of the sound brought back to initial pitch and speed. If you listen closely, you'll hear that the one that was sped up the most sounds the darkest, and the one that was sped up less is brighter. In the darker version, the bass has less attack, feels rounder, and has more sub-frequencies. In the brighter version, you can hear more detail in the high end. This gave me the idea to merge each version into each other to give the feeling that the piece is getting bigger or brighter by using the sonic characteristics of the room. And so I'm using physical sound processing to give an emotion to the piece without actually changing the sound. The music you just heard already had reverb in the track before reamping, so here's an example with a drum machine so you can better hear the effect of the reverb getting longer as I speed up and down the sound. Here's an example at twice the speed, 4 times the speed, 8 times the speed, and 16 times the speed. And here's the result brought back to initial speed and pitch. When I create music, it's important for me to use the space I'm in as an instrument to color the sound. It gives coherence to the piece and anchors my music in time and space. And so this was a challenge I faced when I started creating this new music, because the apartment I'm in has less sound options than where I was before. But sound processing like this allows me to use the space I have and expand it into different colors. And I'm also thinking about trying to merge this idea with the contact mics I recently built, so that I could pass sound through different objects at different speeds, bring it back, and exaggerate the effect of that object. Thank you for watching. I hope this gives you ideas on how to use your space in your own music. I'll put links in the description to Nathan Moody's Instagram for audio tips, his mastering services, and his original music. And I'll put samples of the drum machine reverb and drum machine sounds on my Patreon. So that's it. Thank you. Bye.